Welcome to Puckin' Around, presented by the Diamond Vault Discord. My name is Jordan. You may know me as Shot Props. Today we're going to go game by game and share our best NHL bets with you all. Joining me, as usual, Tyson, better known as Spit and Picklets, and Ray,
Yeah.
who you may know as Firefighter Bets.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? Before we jump in, one word on today's slate. What do you got?
What do you mean?
One word to sum up today's slate. How's it looking?
Large and in charge.
This is true.
Huge.
It's going to be huge. All right. Any housekeeping items before we jump in? Anything you wanted to address?
For me, I'm at the firehouse, so if you see me dip, someone's having an emergency.
There you go.
Been pretty good the
reason.
last couple shows at the firehouse. I haven't had anything, so. But you guys know once that tone goes off, I'm out.
Yeah, and
Fair
I mean,
enough.
like, I would be pretty excited if you showed up at my house after I saw your firefighter calendar shoot photo.
Whoa. That'll be my profile picture, all right?
Yeah, it
On
should
the
be.
But
the OnlyFans is coming soon. Let's jump
Only
in.
fires.
Game number one. Actually, and before we do that, should remind everybody, if you're not following the show or subscribe, please subscribe wherever you're watching it, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, etc. If you have any questions, comments, or anything of the sort, put it in the comments. We'd like to get as many of those on screen as we go through the show. With that being said, first game on the slate, the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Boston Bruins. The Bruins are a minus 165 money line favorite at home with the over-under set at 5.5. Aiden Hill likely in net for Vegas. Jeremy Swayman likely in net for Boston. Spittin', we'll start with you if you have anything. Vegas at Boston.
I do. I'm going to Shea Theodore over 2.5 shots. So he's only been back for 4 games, and he's cleared 2 of them, but his attempts are really what I'm targeting here. Over his last 3 games, he has 9 attempts, 7 attempts, 10 attempts. And he's cleared 2 out of those 3 games. Against Boston, he's cleared all 3 of his most recent matchups with 5, 6, and 6 shot attempts. And then if you look over at what Boston allows to defensemen, they rank 7th in the league, averaging 8.8 shots per game. And, they're hurting right now. They're missing a lot of guys. They're missing Eichel, Stone. So I guess he's really been the one to kind of step up and take a lot of the shots there. So hopefully he can continue that tonight.
I like it. Ray, anything for you to add?
not much. I've barely done any research today, so I'm doing research as we do these game by game. Someone that caught my eye was Jake DeBrusk. It seems like they have mixed their lines up a little bit. I don't know if they did last game or they do it today. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys know, but DeBrusk, they moved Zaka to line 2, Coils centering Pasta and Marchand. I just like DeBrusk on that second line being the number 1 shooter. He's also on PP1. He's also cleared 7 out of his last 10. He's coming off a 4 shot and goal game on 7 attempts. He looks good lately. I'm not gonna lie. So I might play him because VGK, I believe they're top 10 in shots to wingers against right wingers. Not the best, but it doesn't really matter to me. So I like DeBrusk here.
I think they were, 6th last game or something, or last show? 5 or 6?
Yeah.
They dropped to 13. So I guess just after that one performance.
Against wingers overall, yeah.
Do you guys know when they switched Zaka and Coyle and Marchand and stuff?
I don't follow this team. I have no idea.
Oh, today.
Just these 2 switched today.
Oh, just those
Pasta
2.
and JBR.
So Pasta was on the same line as DeBrusk. I don't know, but I like
he would have been.
DeBrusk. Yeah, I like
All right.
DeBrusk for sure because he's been shooting with Pasta. So
No, he's
on the
away
line.
from him. So.
Yeah, with JVR is just probably going to sit, on the wing, or I know he likes to, be around the goalie a lot too. So that's it.
Sit in front. I like it. 2 milestones of note before we move on. Nobody we've mentioned, unfortunately, but William Karlsson currently sitting at 398 career points, so 2 away from 400. and Alex Petrangelo, currently sitting at 599 career points.
There was I saw someone sent in a couple milestones. It wasn't you. It was in a different Discord. And it was right when I woke up this morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to write these down. And then as soon as Shot send it over to me, I'm going to be the one to give out the milestone. And just rain on your parade. But then I forgot. So I ruined
Wait, you were
that.
going to tweet about this morning?
No, I wasn't. I saw someone post like a bunch of milestones that were in for tonight. And then when you shot it over to me, like to give any plays or whatever, I was just going to steal your thunder and say all the milestones.
Well, if you're interested in milestones, make sure you're following me on Twitter/X. Shared all of them last night, actually. So I'll try and get those out a little bit earlier for people if you're interested in following along.
Oh, you did it last night?
I did. Let's keep it moving.
God.
Might have been me.
So even if I did try and beat you today, I wouldn't have beat you.
I had them all up early. Next up, we've got the Montreal Canadiens taking on Rays Florida Panthers. Florida minus 340 money line favorite at home. Over under set at 6.5. Montembeault probable starter for Montreal. Stolarz probable for Florida, though I'm not sure if that's confirmed. I can look that up. I don't believe we have any milestones in this one, so we can jump right to the action. We'll start with Ray if you have anything for the hometown team.
I don't right now, but someone that caught my eye was Brandon Montour. He's been playing pretty well lately. Over his last couple of games, he's cleared 4 out of his last 5, killing off a 5-shot-on-goal game and 6 attempts. I was looking at his point too, possibly. He has 5 points in his last 2, 7 points in his last 4 games. So minus 130 for a point. Who's in that for Montreal?
I think it's Montembeault.
It is.
I'm going to pull it up right now just to confirm.
That's the better one out of their goalies, I believe. But he's still trash. He's so bad.
It's not great.
Yeah, I like Montour for a point.
And it is Stolarz. Okay, well then I think we have another milestone. We do have a milestone here. I believe this is Stolarz's 100th career game.
Who's the best duo goalies right now?
Well, I know your answer, but like it's hard to disagree with you.
Swayman and Allmark.
You think so?
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jordan's. I hate
it. The Florida stats are pretty.
Swayman's nasty, but I think Allmark's kind of fallen off a little bit. I actually don't quote me on that, and don't call me an idiot if he hasn't, because
the numbers are pretty crazy there.
I just really don't follow the Bruins. I could care less.
I can tell you, it's definitely not Colorado.
Those guys are playing out their mind right now.
Who?
Against good teams.
Stolarz and Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're playing great.
Yeah, against good teams, and then they get Montreal tonight. So there you go.
Another team.
We're going to be number 1 in rankings.
Jay Money, my favorite. What's going on, brother?
Number 1 in rankings, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to be civil, and no, you're not. No, you're not.
No, we're not civil till the season's over, man.
Dude, you are 3rd in the standings right now. Go luck.
Don't worry. Don't worry. By the end of the week, all right.
I want to know how many days
the Canucks are not losing to an AHL team. Yeah, you remember you said that? I'm gonna go clip that for you.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
So, just for the record, this will be Stolarz's 100th career game play. Let's move on to our next game. Carolina Hurricanes.
Anyway, it's all good.
Did you have anything for that one?
Well, I wanted to highlight some stuff, but
okay, I'll go back.
Go ahead, Tice. Go ahead.
No, thanks, Ray.
I'll allow it.
I'm happy that we can settle our differences here. I want to take somebody on Florida for a power play point, and I don't know who, but for one of the articles I did, bet of the day, I'm taking Florida to just score a power play goal. Doesn't matter who. It's minus 160, so I paid a little juice on that, but I'm not going to make that an official play. But the Panthers have the second best power play percentage over the last 10 games. They have 37.5% conversion rate. And I mean, we know how many penalties this Montreal team gives up. 3rd most in the league at 3.4, and their penalty kill's 3rd worst in the league. So, I mean, you could pick anyone. Matthew Tkachuk, Sam. I feel like Sam Reinhart gets all his goals on the power play, so he's a good look. I mean, you were saying Montour, and I think he might still be on that first power play.
He is.
And
Oh
then
yeah, we
Carter,
do look at that.
I think Wallow's on Carter Verhaeghe, and I think he has. Let me see.
6 out of his last 10, he has a power play point.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Montour has 3 in his last 2 games.
Yeah, so maybe even that pivot from his point to his power play point.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Anything else you want to highlight before we move on?
No.
All right, let's keep it moving. Next up, we got the Carolina Hurricanes at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Hurricanes are a minus 270 money line favorite on the road, with the over-under set at 6.5. Goaltenders for this game. Actually, I don't know if Kochetkov was right. It is not. Spencer Martin confirmed for the Hurricanes. Daniel Tarasov confirmed for the Blue Jackets. We do have a milestone of note. Sorry, Spittin'. It will be
Unbelievable.
slow to load. Andrei Svechnikov, currently sitting at 299 career points heading into this game. We will start with Spittin' in this one. Anything for Carolina at Columbus?
I kind of thought about maybe doing Tarasov saves. They're on the second half back-to-back. And we know how much Carolina shoots, but I don't really know if I want to trust him. He hasn't been great. I didn't know that it was Martin over Kochetkov, so now I kind of want to take the over just with these goalies. Both are allowing above 3 goals against average. Both have a sub 900 save percentage. So, and like Columbus has been shooting quite a bit lately. So I believe they can beat Martin. And I mean, we know about this Hurricanes team. We know they can score. So leaning over 6.5.
All right. Ray, how do you feel about this game? Anything jump out at you?
Yeah, I like possibly Teravainen for a point. He's on that top line now with Aho and Svechnikov. No PP1, which is okay, but has a point in 2 out of his last 2 against Columbus. I think he got elevated to – oh, wait. Whoa, okay. Never mind. I'm on
right?
Lock.
No, yeah. Left wing lock says he got switched to line 1.
Yeah, that was on the 27th, so what, 2 days ago,
Tuesday.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if he's on line 1, I like his point because he recorded a point in his last 2 games, and those 2 games he did play on line 1. So I would look at that. I'll kind of wait for lineups and stuff like that come out. I don't know. The lines are shuffled, and then Bunting shot on goals have been pretty solid lately. Pretty good matchup against Columbus. First, he plays left wing. I mean, they're middle of the pack against left wing, but he's been clearing this lately. Plus money too. He's cleared 5 out of his last 6 games. So I think that can be worth something decent. TOI and shot attempts lately.
All right. I like it. Let's keep it moving. Who's next? We've got the New York Islanders at the Detroit Red Wings. Red Wings a minus 115 money line favorite at home with the over-under set at 6.5. Starting goaltenders Sorokin and Lyon. Let's see if that's correct. I can't find it. The game's happening tonight, right?
I think so.
There we go. Sorokin and Lyon. So we are correct. Ray, anything jump out at you here?
Not really. I kind of like Detroit. Not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't dug too much in the games. Sorokin's been playing better than Lyon. I know Lyon's worse on the road, but better at home. So that's it for me. Are the lines still the same? Oh, I do like Horvat. Horvat looks amazing today. I'll let my buddy speak about that.
Oh, thanks.
Actually, no. I want to speak about it.
Okay. He's Canucks
Okay.
legend, though. You got to make sure that you throw that in there.
Go ahead, Ben. I'm just kidding.
No. I'll start it, but you say Canucks legend first, then I'll go.
Jordan, can you check out Detroit Red Wings lineup real quick? Dude, Daniel Sprung has been going insane.
And he plays on the fourth line. It's crazy.
I know he plays like 10 minutes of TOI, but this guy has a point in what 8 out of his last. He's just efficient. That's how he was when he played for Kraken last year too. So not surprised.
And he gets power play time too.
Yeah, he's been cruising.
Yep.
7 points over the last 10.
About Canucks legend Bo Horvat, I have him in a parlay with Kevin Fiala later, and I'll get into that when we get to that game. He's cleared 8 out of the last 10, averaging 3.5 shots on 5.5 attempts, so he's quite efficient. I looked. He actually shoots the exact same road and home, both clearing 61%, but on the road he's cleared in 6 straight. And against the Red Wings, he's cleared 3 out of the last 4, averaging 3.5 again on 5.3 attempts. So doesn't get a lot of attempts, but he gets all of them on net. And I believe Detroit, they allow the 6th most shots to centermen, averaging.
Correct. Well done.
Thank you. Averaging 12.1 per game. So hopefully he keeps firing. They switched up their lines, right? I'm pretty sure it's Nelson, Bo, and then Barzell, right? Yeah, that's a killer line. No depth though. Now
this is where like all the shots are going to come from, right?
I know. Literally. Well, you've seen Nelson's volume gone up, and now he's at 3.5, and Horvat on some books right now is 3.5.
Barzell is 3.5 too.
Is he? No way.
Yeah. On Bet365.
Oh, he is too. Whoa. I didn't even look at him.
Yeah. So there you go. Anything else in this one before we move on?
Game to brink up point parlay. That always hits.
Yeah,
it'll be on the last play of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Shocked. Next up, we've got Arizona taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Leafs are minus 225 money line favorite at home. Over under set at 6.5. Austin Matthews, bit of a dry streak in the goal department, hasn't scored in 2 straight. Does he get back on track? Goaltenders Connor Ingram, Joseph Wall. We'll go to Spittin first if you have anything.
Is he not the most overrated player in the league? Like, he hasn't even scored in 2 straight games. It's kind of crazy.
Junk.
And he only has 52 and 57. That's, I don't know. He's a little overhyped. There were so many spots I liked in this game. Like, at first I saw a stat like the Leafs haven't beat Arizona in regulation in Toronto since 2002.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's 22 years of just straight dominance in Toronto. But on their 13-game losing streak, I was like, I tried to back it in Arizona just a few games ago, and I just can't do it again. Can't do it to myself. Then I wanted to take Ingram saves because he's back. I thought it was his debut. It's not. He's played 2 games, but I just landed on Tyler Bertuzzi point. I like how that second line's playing with Nylander and Domi, and now he's up on power play 1 as well, taking John Tavares' spot. Worst contract in the league, John Tavares. In his last 3 games, he has 5 points on that 3-game point streak. And against Arizona, he's got 4 points in his last 4 games against them. So we're getting at minus 105. Pretty good value for a point with his exposure to Nylander and on that top power play as well. And I believe Arizona, they allow the most power play opportunities against. I'm not sure, but I know they definitely allow the most top 5. Yeah. I know they allow the most goals against over the last 10, 4.5. So why not Bertuzzi?
All
right, I like it. Ray, what are you thinking?
I like Morgan Riley over 2.5. I see like minus 120-ish. Not the best hit rate at home, but they do give it up to Demon, which is why I like it. He's also on PP1, like you just said. Their 4th most PPOA. What is that? Recently, and he's cleared 4 out of his last 5 attempts have been there. TOI has kind of dropped a little bit. That's just Celine, but I like Michelli for a point again. I gave this out last show. It cashed. He's on PP1 and line 2. Last 2 games, he's played 19 and 21 minutes. He was averaging around like 15 to 16 before that. So, Wall, he hasn't played in how long?
Long time.
Yeah,
In a while.
very long time. And a long, long time. So, he should be kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Leaky.
Yeah,
Rusty?
leaky. So, rusty. There
Oh,
we
it's
go.
definitely rusty.
I think he would be rusty, and Michelli would be that guy. He's been shooting too, so I definitely like that angle.
I like it. Couple quick notes before we move on. I missed a milestone. I missed 2 actually. So in this game, Clayton Keller will be playing in his 500th NHL game.
He's not playing.
Clayton Keller will not be playing in his 500th NHL game, but it will be coming soon. I did miss.
I think they said he's day-to-day, but not today.
Okay,
is
so
the
keep him
report
in
that
mind
came out.
moving forward. But we do have one in the Columbus game that I forgot. Boone Jenner, game number 700, and this will be happening at home. So I expect some sort of video tribute or montage or something. Whether you
They
think
give
that
everybody
impacts,
a damn tribute nowadays.
whether you think that impacts him or not, kids in their tributes. Whether you think that impacts him or not, I'll let you be the judge. We'll also note Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes, both from the Arizona area. Granted, this is in Toronto, but they're playing potentially their team.
Yeah, so that was the thing I saw.
The last win.
Yeah, the last win was like, I don't know, early 2002 or something like that, and then Matthew Nyes was born
in the same month or something.
In October.
Oh, jeez.
In October of 2002. So Matthew Nyes wasn't even born the last time the Leafs beat the Coyotes in regulation. Now he's on the first line.
There you go. Can he right the ship? All right, let's keep moving. Next up, Buffalo Sabres taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa's a -155 money line favorite at home. Over under set at 6.5. Probable starters: Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for Buffalo, Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa, and I don't believe we have any milestones, so we can start with Ray if you have anything.
For me, I've been playing the hell out of Tage, so I'm going back to him. I think I played him 3 games straight, and I believe he's hitting all those. Yeah, he's actually hitting 7 straight, 9 out of his last 10. Just he's matchup proof right now. Volume looks good, pretty good. He's cleared 2 out of his last 3 against Tampa as well. So Tage over 2.5 plus money. I think I got
3.5
plus 3.5 plus 105. So I'm gonna rock with that, and that's about it.
I'm with you, Ray. I got plus 108 this morning. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go, Tage. Yeah, he's firing. He's back.
Yeah,
Spitting.
I'm glad.
Anything?
Yeah,
for
he looks
you?
great. I'm not taking his shots, even though it looks phenomenal. I pivoted to his point. It's pretty low. It was -130 when I got it. It's even dropped now, which kind of scary. Not that scary, but he's got a point in 4 out of his last 6, totaling 5 points. And even if it's Vasilevsky, like he's been struggling lately. I think I said that last show.
Say it again.
Over the last 11 games, he's allowing Tampa's allowing 3.9 goals against, and he's been playing a lot. So I think that's majority him. And just to get him at a playable price like that was kind of surprising. So I took advantage of it. Another part of this game that I'm a part of is Braden Point. Can't not at home. I got it -150, slurping the juice, don't care. He's cleared in 7 straight. Over his last 10, 8 of his last 10, averaging 3.2 shots on 5.4 attempts. So he's very, very efficient with his attempts. At home, he's cleared 9 straight, averaging 3.5 shots, 5.8 attempts. That's just crazy volume. And like Ray said about Tage, like he's a little bit matchup proof right now. So you just kind of got to ride it.
Got some comments. Flyers and Kings money line parlay. So we'll get to those games soon. Millie not loving Braden Point.
Hey, Hagel has been cruising. So I'm not opposed to his point at all. It's a parlay piece, but yeah, that guy's been cruising, and he's on the second line with who's he on the second line again with?
Cirelli and Nick Paul.
Good job. Hold on, I got you.
Nick Paul was on line one at one point. I know that.
Yeah, now I think they stacked it. Oh, he's up top line. Oh, Connor Sherry's terrible this year.
Oh, Hagel's on line one now.
What's his point prop at though?
Let me see the power play. It's juice -166.
Yeah. Good parlay piece though. Holy crap! 10-game point streak.
Okay,
Longer than that.
How good is the race for the scoring leader? Like Kucherov, McKinnon, and McDavid going off every night.
Yeah, I mean, McDavid, what, 3 points on 3 goals yesterday?
Unbelievable.
Did you just forget about Austin Matthews too?
Huh? He's not in the point race.
Oh, I thought you said goal.
Oh no. That's already over.
Yeah, like even if he gets hurt and misses the rest of the year, like
he's fine.
It'll be close.
Yeah, it would be close. Oh, we got a question before we move on from this game.
Let me look.
Steven Stamkos, who was a bit cold going into the last game, where I believe he scored.
I have more on the point play, and then that'll get me over to Stamkos.
Okay.
I looked on Hockey Viz, so I think the Sabres allow 3.2 power play opportunities against, which is a little bit higher than their season average. And if you look on Hockey Viz and see where they allow most of their shots, and it's right in front of the net, and the matchup, like where Point gets all of his shots on the power play, is right in front of the net. So I really like that. But with that being said about the power play, Stamkos does lead, and by a considerable margin, the Lightning in power play shots and shot attempts. So that's a good look too. And now he's away from Point and Kucherov, so he is definitely that main shooter at 5-on-5 as well. So that's not a bad look either.
There you go.
I really liked Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen saves. So, I mean, I like a lot of shooters on the Lightning. So if you want to pivot and go not pay as much juice for Stamkos, I don't mind that either.
There you go.
26.5. Wow.
Yeah, if you like Ukko. They've been the Sabres have been good defensively. Shots right about 20. Sure. Yeah, on the road. They are on the road. So this is overall. These stats are overall. You should say that. But goals against and shots against, both top 10 in terms of matchups you don't want to face. But there you go. Anything else on this one before we move on?
Nope.
None.
So, real quick, using Griffey sheet, Tampa, their last 45 days at home, they're averaging 34. Buffalo, they're allowing 32. So, and then his line's at 26.5.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I'm locking that in, boys. I'm locking it in.
He's in.
But I think if you look farther, like on or like just more recent than, what was that, 40 days?
45.
45. Yeah, like if you look on shots and it's like last 10 games or 20 days or whatever, then they've really kind of dropped a little bit.
Yeah.
On the road, but
they're back home, so I don't mind that.
Yeah. So much better.
Real quick before we move on to our next game, have you guys seen this?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
So you referenced Hockey Viz Spittin', which shows you where teams are shooting or where teams allow the most shots from on the ice. Mm-hmm. Money Puck has kind of like the counter chart for every player. You can see where they shoot from to kind of match.
You can see that on Hockey Viz too.
Oh, okay, there you go. So this is
a lot cleaner on. It's a lot cleaner on Money Puck for me. And I don't gotta go like this. You know,
Hockey Viz,
dude.
Hockey Viz is doing some great stuff, but I got to give the shout out to Money Puck, big data source for the website. So shout out Money Puck. They do have this very awesome.
So is that Braden Point?
This is Braden Point.
Yeah. Okay.
So where he shoots all his shots.
Yeah, right in front of the net.
So there you go, and it aligns perfectly with what Spittin was saying, where this is where the shots come from. Yeah. So
I like that.
There you go. Let's keep it moving.
Just wait.
game.
Hammer the over. Hammer the over.
Lenuke over. Hey,
I think that's J Money, isn't it?
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
Yeah,
Right?
it might be. Our next game, we've got the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Dallas Stars. Dallas a minus 135 money line favorite. Over under set at 5.5. Hellebuck likely for Winnipeg. Ottinger likely for Dallas. If Dallas comes away with the win, it'll be Jake Ottinger's 100th career win. So there's your milestone of the game. With that being said, we will go to Spin if you have any plays.
I don't have any plays for this one. Both teams fairly defensive. Winnipeg's allowing a lot more shots, so I kind of looked at Hellebuck for saves, but I don't know. Big slate, two kind of good defensive teams. I didn't touch anything.
All right. Ray, anything stand out?
I think the Jets win, but that's it. No official plays. I like
Okay.
the Jets.
I lean Dallas, so
That gives me more of a reason not to play it.
yeah.
I think I've won against you a couple times and I've not come out.
So Ray, you said Jets?
I said Jets.
If this is another milestone, if you think Mark Scheifele walks away with 3 points tonight, he will have 700 on his career.
So Scheifele 3 points and Winnipeg Jets. Run me up.
Money line, there you go. It's got to be like plus 750 at least.
At least.
Okay, not much here. Like we said, big slate. Let's get to some more interesting matchups. Next up, I don't know if we found it. Next up, we got the Minnesota Wild at the Nashville Predators. Preds a minus 115 money line favorite with the over/under set at 6.5. Gustafsson likely in net for Minnesota. UC Saros likely in net for Nashville. We will go to Ray first if anything stands out.
Absolutely. Last game gave out Yossi assists that smashed. Gave out Tommy Novak to record a point as a personal play. I would have given it out, but it's not on regular books. He had a point too. I'm running him back as a personal play. Gustafsson is projected right now. He's kind of been shaky. He's allowing 3 goals over his last 4 or 5 games, I believe it said. 6 games. Not the best save percentage. So I like Nashville here. They've been hot. They've won 5 or 6 straight?
6, I think, yeah.
6 straight. So they're absolutely cruising. They're back at home where I believe they play better as well. That's it for me. I like those 2 guys. Maybe look at Kaprizov, Joel Ek or something like that for shots.
So, yeah, lineup note. Philip Forsberg missed practice this morning and is a game-time decision. So keep that in mind if you're betting.
Who? Sorry? Who?
Philip Forsberg.
There we go. Now I know who that is. R.I.P. to the GOAT. I got nothing.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Next up, we have the Colorado Avalanche at the Chicago Blackhawks. Avs a minus 280 money line favorite on the road with the over/under set at 6.5. Eustace in net for Colorado. Peter Mrazek likely for Chicago. Spittin', we'll start with you.
There's a lot I like in this game. Like a lot. I don't know what I'm fully going to play. I think my favorite is Mrazek saves. He's actually been really good this year.
Underrated goalie, for sure.
Totally. I believe his saves is 28.5. 28.5. He's cleared 4 out of his last 6, and his most recent 2 games are his misses, but both of those he had 28. And those are against pretty good opponents, and now he gets Colorado. Against Colorado, he's cleared all 4 of his most recent games as well, averaging 33 saves per game. And Chicago allows 33.8 shots against over their last 10, and then Colorado's averaging 31.9. I don't know. I haven't played Mrazek, and he's played so well, so I definitely like him. I also really like Connor Bedard to shoot. It's kind of surprising seeing that Colorado's allowing the most shots to centers over the last 10 games, averaging 13.3 per game. And Bedard has been shooting since he's been back from injury. Got really, really good volume, nice attempts. And I kind of want to sprinkle his goal. Little sneaky play. Not so sneaky because it's one of the generational talents. But it's you get it at plus 180 odds, which is really, really good. And if they're allowing so many shots to his position already, and then you got Justice Anunin. Yeah.
He is confirmed there. So there you go.
Yeah. So
yeah, he's not great.
No. So I like that play as well for him to score. A little half unit on that. Why not?
All right. I like it. Got some comments here. Jay backing up the Mrazek chat.
Oh, yeah.
Like Peter. No surprise. Nathan McKinnon for an assist. StreamYard not cool enough to have the emojis that you have in your name, but good call, Iverson. I like it. Ray, anything for you?
Yeah, man. I gave this play. I believe I gave this. No, that was just in the Discord. But Seth Jones. I know. Colorado. Over their last 10 games, they're allowing the least amount of shots, 6 total to Demon. Those 6 are going to be from Seth Jones tonight because he's cashing.
All 6.
In his last 3 games, 12, 9, and 12 shot attempts. Through the freaking roof.
Crazy.
He's also cleared 6 out of his last 10 games. It's not official yet. Talene, I played him, I believe, last matchup against Detroit. He had 7 shots on goal and 12 attempts. So I'm kind of looking at him. Other than that, I'll be telling spin on Mrazek saves over 28.5. So
yeah.
Seth Jones, that guy's cruising on that one.
A little sneaky value play here. Nick Foligno for a point. He gets that Connor Bedard exposure. He's on that first power play. He plays in that front. And he's got points in 8 out of his last 10 as well. And you get that at plus 105. Just sneaky value. Oh, he's not top line. Where is he? Holy crap. How many power play
he dropped down. Oh, Bevillier is back. I think
it is an accurate source. How many did Seth end up with yesterday or last time you played him, Ray? Like 6 or 7?
Who? Last time we played Colorado?
No, last time you played Seth Jones, like 2 days ago, I think.
He had 7 shots on goal.
Yeah,
and
he was going off.
12 attempts, yeah.
But to your point, Foligno is on the power play with Bedard.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I am going to be looking at a McKinnon same game parlay. Some combination
Classic.
of shots, points, or assists. It will be in the Diamond Vault Discord. I will play my same game parlay on Nathan McKinnon.
He's going to go Nathan McKinnon, 1 goal, 2 assists, 10 shots. That's the same game, guys.
I mean, we may look at doing a little bit of a ladder. This guy's been going off. But let's keep moving. We got lots more games to get to. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins are at the Seattle Kraken Rays backup team. Kraken a minus 120 money line favorite at home. Over under set at 5.5. Two quick milestones in this one actually. This will be Jeff Carter's 1,300th career game played.
Jesus, buddy, hang him up.
It will also be, Riley Smith currently sitting at 498 career points, and I believe he will be on line 1 with Sidney Crosby. So anything for you guys? Pittsburgh at Seattle. I'll pull up those lines.
Who's in that for Seattle?
Great question. Let's take a
Grubauer?
Likely Grubauer. Jari confirmed.
How's Grubauer been? Pretty good.
Seattle's only allowing 2.8 goals against per game. So they've been pretty good.
Yeah, this is a tough game to kind of cap.
The over-under is 5.5, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it.
Okay. Yeah, he was last game. But he went up against, an elite team, elite defense, so I don't think he got a point.
Who? My bad.
The Canucks.
We're talking about Riley Smith there, by the way.
Gotcha. Oh, last show I did talk about his shot on goals, and that smacked. He had 3.
Good call. Good call.
Vince Dunn at home. I mean, his point, cruising. Other than that, I'm not playing anything in this game probably.
That over under just scares me a little bit.
That
So
what?
the over under
Yeah,
at 5.5.
I could see this soaring under, but
Well, the last 2
Grubauer-
games for
Grubauer, you can't
Pittsburgh were
really trust him.
7-6, 4-3. So what is that? 20 goals in their last 2 games?
yeah,
They used up all their goals.
Yeah,
Grubauer
maybe. I
might
don't
be-
know.
Yeah,
But one thing we do say frequently in a big slate, if you don't love it, don't play it. Keep it moving.
Yurt.
All right. We have 2 games left on the slate. So before we move to our next game, officially, let's go around the horn real quick and let people know where they can find your content. First and foremost, Diamond Vault Discord is our presenting sponsor. Check them out. Information in the video description. You can follow Diamond Vault Discord on Twitter as well. Free and paid community with picks, sports chat, multiple sports, multiple cappers, lots of good stuff. So please consider checking it out. Ray, where can the people find your content?
absolutely. Linktree actually, they hit my DMs last.
I was gonna say, are you sponsored yet?
Yes, bro. They sponsored me. They're like, Ray, for 13 shows straight, you have said Linktree. So we're no, I'm just kidding. As always, at Firefighter Bets, all socials, click the Linktree. Diamond Vault
All right.
Discord, pick it, props.cash, all promo codes. Come check it out.
I love it. Spitting.
You can find all my bets and stuff in the Diamond Vault Discord. You can find all my written content at props.cash, Canucks Army, Flames Nation, Daily Fates Off, Bet365.
All right. And for me, at ShotProps on Twitter /X, shotprops.com for data for hockey bettors, and pinned in on my Twitter timeline. If you haven't seen it and are new to ShotProps, check out why SOGs against by position may be flawed. It is a worthy read if you're not aware of some of the things that we cover there. Trying my hand at some writing, trying to catch up to Spittin', who's cranking out like 13 articles a day. Speaking of Spittin', our next game, the Los Angeles Kings are taking on Spittin's Vancouver Canucks. Canucks are a -145 moneyline favorite at home with the over-under set at 6.5. Riddick likely in net for the Kings. Demko likely in net for Vancouver. And Spittin', before I officially throw it over to you, we have a milestone to chat about.
If Pedersen gets 2 points, he gets 500 or 400.
It's the man of the hour. It's Elias Pettersson currently sitting 398 career points going into this game. The floor is yours, Spittin'.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad look. I mean, for him to get 2+ points, that'll be some good plus money. Plus, all that contract stuff that's going on now. I kind of wish it was solidified, and then I'd play it, but not a bad look. Anyway, so this is my second half of the parlay piece with Bo Horvat I mentioned earlier. I'm going Kevin Fiala over 2.5. His last 3 games, his volume's crazy. He cleared all 3. He's got 13, 11, and 10 shot attempts over those 3 games. And I went back because Kempe's out, and I wanted to see who kind of got, who benefited the most and who was shooting the most on the power play last game, and it was Fiala. He didn't have any shots on the power play, but he by far and away had the most attempts. I believe he had 3 or 4, and he just missed the net. And Vancouver, it's just a Congo line out of the penalty box. It's crazy, in and out. So I think we allow the most over the last 10, 3.9 or something like that. And then Fiala also, like, against the Canucks, he's cleared 3 out of his last 4, averaging 2.8 on 4.8 attempts. So super efficient when he plays us. And if you pair those 2 up, I believe I got plus 148.
Ooh.
Yeah, so not too bad with their volume.
I like it.
And I'll have a same game parlay for the game. Don't know exactly what it is yet, but that'll be posted on my Twitter.
I like it. Ray, anything for you?
Well, first of all, Spin, you're sick for parlaying someone at 7 o'clock and a 10 o'clock game, dude. Dude, that would drive me nuts.
I love
Ricky-
Fiala so much. He's probably my favorite parlay piece of the
Oh
day.
my, dude, that would drive me crazy.
But like, I want to have that flexibility where, okay, if Bo Horvat doesn't hit, then I can just put Fiala in something else later.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't
McKinnon.
hoe you like Hronik.
Oh my god, dude! I swear, like it happens all the time. Like if I parlay
like-
two guys and it's early in the late slate, the early guy will miss. I'll pair it with someone else
Yeah,
in the late slate, and that guy will miss anyway. I'm like, all right, sweet,
Yeah.
down 2 U's.
that's brutal.
Oh man.
I was kind of
Going on
looking at
T-Rex.
Besser tonight. As you can see, the Kings are kind of leaky to left wingers. That's where Besser plays. Or does he?
Right winger.
No, he plays right winger.
Right wing, yeah.
Doesn't matter. He's hitting. He has pretty good history against the Kings as well. Kings also giving up tons of power play right now. He's also cleared 6 out of his last 7 at home as well. Attempts his last 2 games are kind of up and pretty good. His last 5 on the road. Let's see what it is. 6.8 his last 5 at home, not on the road, at home. That's my only look for this one. JT Miller's been playing great too.
So damn good.
Yeah. That's it.
My only worry when looking at like anything Canucks power play right now is we just threw everything in a blender, like you sent earlier this morning. Like
Yeah.
they split up Miller and they put Miller and Bezer with Garland and I forgot someone else, and then the first line's like PD, Archie, Baines, Elias Lindholm, and so you don't know who's over the boards for power play. So that's kind of a little worrisome, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Look at the first one. Wasn't on the team this year. A call up. Won't be on the team much longer.
Won't be on the team much longer.
All right, see you guys. See you next Tuesday.
How do you get a smile? Oh, all right.
What do you mean? They just said that we're
I
inching
know.
close.
I know he gets
Get outta
defensive
here.
about his Canucks, you know.
Okay, but no, I do have a note about PD. Plus 220 for 2 points if you like it. He's minus 220 for 1 point. So
Yeah,
2 is definitely not out of the realm of possibility.
This team's in the trenches right now. They're backpedaling.
Well, I'll let you work that out with spitting. We do have a comment.
Look at the standings, bud.
We do have a comment from Walla. So real quick, we'll go back to this one because we did not address these players in that particular game. So he says, Jets letting up a lot of shots over the last 5. Who's brave enough to play Miro or J-Rob? And Jason Robertson, Walla saying, nice volume over the last 2. So I don't know if anybody had a chance to look at that or if you have any shots.
I honestly, I haven't looked at J-Rob at all this year.
Me neither.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I didn't even look to see if he had good volume.
So the takeaway is we know that Walla knows what he's talking about. So if you haven't looked at J-Rob, make sure you go check him out.
Walla's on a crazy streak, Twitter streak too.
I would
absolutely crushing.
Heiskanen for me.
Heiskanen's good. He's got good. He's been clearing a lot lately. It's just the Jets. They allow 7 shots to defensemen, which is second last.
Yeah.
But I mean, they are allowing a lot of shots in total. So.
Yeah, that was, I think T-Rex kind of summarized. Oh, we can't see the Twitter comments. Oh,
yeah, we can. See the little X right there? Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we brought it up. Yeah. Well, we've been trying to read yours.
We were just going through other games, and then we didn't want to jump back right away, but we were going to get.
We circled back to you, so you're good. You're good. No, we appreciate all the comments. We're trying to get to all of them. And then T-Rex, speaking of comments, a CEO note about the website. That is noted. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. All right, last game on the slate. 2 powerhouses. The Anaheim Ducks taking on the San Jose Sharks. The Ducks are a minus 135 money line favorite at home. John Gibson likely in net for Anaheim, and Fire's favorite Capo Kakinen likely in net for the Sharks.
Crapping.
Tyson, do you have anything in this barn burner?
I'll let Ray go first.
Okay.
So I don't have this locked in yet, but
Yeah, I like McTavish shots. I believe they're like between like -15, -125 range. Yep, Walla can vouch for that for sure. He's cleared 3 games straight in his last 3 games, 7, 9, 6 shot attempts, 3, 5, and 5 shots on goal. Playing San Jose, I mean, not much to say about that. His point looks good as well. He's on line 2 with Vetrano and
Hold on.
Henrique. No, they switched it up. Leeson and Vetrano. I like his point as well. I mean, there's 2 crap goalies today. Capo is so crap, so fade him.
that was the play I was going to highlight too. I really like it. I just haven't locked it in yet, so I wanted to let you go first.
Kakinen?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
McTavish.
Yes. I think Awala is also on that one too.
Yeah, could be a squad.
Love that one.
10:30
so we
p.m.
did
squad.
7:30, bud.
So we did have this note from T-Rex. Maybe Kakinen saves. I don't. What's the deal with Blackwood? Do we have any update on?
I don't know. He owes me a unit.
That was brutal. But the reason I bring it up is because Blackwood was pulled, I think, towards the end of the first period against New Jersey.
With like
and
3 minutes left.
What's that?
3 minutes left.
And then Kakinen proceeded to let in 7 goals.
Good for him.
And they couldn't pull him.
He had like 14 saves with like 34 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they ended with 37 combined. So that would have. Then that's saves, let alone the 7 he let in. You'd imagine with how Blackwood was playing, he probably would have saved a couple more of those. So saves could have been up to 40.
Definitely performing a little bit better. Okay. Anything else we want to cover before we end the show?
I think we gave out some decent plays.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I think it's a good slate. We gave out some nice value.
I like it. All right. Oh, we got one question, and then we will wrap things up. From JDevs777. Anybody like Marchand shots today? So let me pull up.
No.
Yeah, no, because he's online with Pasta now, and that's just me.
And I just don't like him.
Not saying he can't hit, but
whenever you ask advice on here about the Bruins, never listen to me because I'm always going to say no, no matter how good they are or how good it looks. Do you guys want to cook up something?
Ray doesn't.
All right. Never mind then.
I don't know if he's actually here or not.
Sorry.
What do you have on your list, Spittin'?
Well, I love Fiala just so much.
Okay.
So that was going to be my play. You say
Fiala,
Svechnikov had a milestone?
299 career points.
Him for one against the Jackets doesn't look bad either. If you guys don't want to go Fiala.
A play I like that I did not say was Sorokin saves. I believe it is, let me see, 27.5. Yeah. I like that. Detroit, they shoot it. No. Sorokin over 27.5. Yeah, straight up. I think Detroit, their last 45 days averaging like 29, 30. And then the Islanders on the road, they're averaging like 30, 33, 34. So I do like that.
I like it. Did you have a parlay piece to add to Spittin's?
He said Fiala.
Yep.
Fiala 2.5 shots?
Horvat.
Ear?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with Jordan. Do you have one?
Yeah. Nathan
What was
McKinnon.
yours?
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. His
Over
shots are
4.5.
this guy.
Man.
All right, give me. I'll do Tage. Tage shots.
Okay.
That'll help our number.
Yeah, because I gotta add
3.5.
value in there.
And then also before we wrap up, I gotta put this on the screen.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
That's nasty.
Shout out Jay for putting this together. Appreciate you, Jay. So these are some of Spittin's plays.
I think those are all that I have. So
These are
You got
all
them
of
all.
the plays.
yep.
There you
Look
go.
at that free card just because you guys showed up to DV pucking around. Free
Yeah,
card
all
from Spittin.
200 of you. Shout out. Thank you.
Yep.
There you go.
Appreciate you, everybody. We will be back next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow, please like, please subscribe, and please win some money tonight. We will see you soon. Take
What
care.
day, Jordan? What day?
I don't know. So at some point next week, we'll figure it out.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.